Hi, I'm George Glass with Mountain Hyperbarics, and I'm here with Lawrence, who we just completed a hyperbaric oxygen therapy treatment program with. And Lawrence, if you want to tell them a little bit about your background, and more specifically just about your military background and what brought you here to Mountain Hyperbarics for treatment.
I was a 1371 combat engineer in the Marine Corps. I was deployed to Iraq during OIF 1 in 2003 and saw combat and had some pretty traumatic experiences during that time. And I suffered from PTSD for quite a while until it became overwhelming. My anxiety and depression was pretty significant, and I started developing physical conditions, including stress rashes on my skin and neurological issues, fasciculations or twitching. And so a friend of mine told me about this program, and it took a little bit of time to finally make the moves that I needed to make, but I'm really glad I did.
Well, and Lawrence, you came in and you used a program that we work with America's Mighty Warriors, a program called Helping Heroes Heal program. And so what was that process like, going through America's Mighty Warriors to get to the treatment here at Mountain Hyperbarics?
It was pretty straightforward, and it wasn't too complicated. I had to fill out an application. They did want a letter from my doctor stating that I had developed PTSD as a result of combat. That was probably the most challenging thing that I had to do, but my primary care physician was more than willing to write that letter. And then I had to see the doctor here, Dr. Sirfus.
So it's safe to say that the process between putting in the application with America's Mighty Warriors and actually getting in the door and starting treatment was rather seamless for you once you got it going.
Yeah, I think it only took a few weeks from the time that I submitted the application until I scheduled the treatment curriculum with you.
And for you, what was the experience for you like in receiving actually a 2-month-long treatment program using hyperbaric oxygen therapy as a form of treatment? How was that for you, the whole treatment program?
I felt it was incredible. I started seeing my symptoms subside. I really loved being in that chamber, and I miss it quite a bit. I never missed a day during my whole 8 weeks. I made it a very high priority to not be more than a couple minutes late and to attend every session. I will say that it's not like a magic bullet that just fixed me and made everything better, but it significantly changed my outlook on things and gave me a lot more drive and motivation to continue my self-care path. Definitely.
Yeah, that was the next question I was going to ask you, because I know that as we were coming towards the end of the treatment program, that you really started to self-advocate and move forward and actually bring in some of the other aspects of brain health, like the nutritional supplement end of things, and now you just actually came from a yoga class.
I did. I'm still sweating a little bit, probably. I just got done with hot yoga, which I cannot say enough good things about. And I did some cranial sacral work here as well. Acupuncture, massage, I started seeing a therapist right before I started this treatment, so it was really good. It blended really well with everything else that I was doing, and the hyperbaric chamber and oxygen treatment kind of helped keep me motivated. My energy levels were up, and my brain fog definitely went away. My memory improved, and my overall mood shifted for sure.
So how do you feel you're just functioning in your own life? The difference between where you are now, a few weeks out of completing the hyperbaric treatment, and where you came into hyperbaric treatment. How are you feeling about where you are?
Night and day, really. My anxiety was through the roof when I first walked in the door. I just was lost, so to speak, and I feel like over the course of the 8 weeks, I gained a lot of clarity about what I should be doing, what I shouldn't be doing, healthy decisions. You know, as part of the Helping America's Heroes program, you need to be sober, and that was something that I had never really been my whole life, but it came to the point where I was desperate to make those physical afflictions go away. And so I did stop drinking alcohol and stopped, smoking marijuana. And I think that also contributed to my progress for sure. But the hyperbaric chamber treatments were amazing. I can't say enough good things about what that pressure does for the brain.
Well, I have to say that it was really nice to be able to be part of your your healing pathway for the brain health, and that you're doing substantially better. And just it makes us happy here that we were able to be part of that, and we appreciate it. And
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming in today and talking to the folks out there about what your experience was like.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. I can't thank you enough for everything that you guys do.
Thanks, Lawrence.